Your guests are not there just to get nourishment. They're there to be entertained. And you are never more on stage during the meal than when you are serving wine. Why do you care about being on stage? You care because your performance is directly tied to higher income. Think about things like green salads with vinegar-based dressings, light white fish with a citrus sauce, or perhaps even a pasta with just olive oil and salt on it. Even a soup, for instance, a broth-based soup. These are light, they're gone from your mouth quickly. So that's a light, delicate dish. Because much of the flavor of meats comes in the marbling of the fat. In looking at this piece of meat, you can tell it is a good one. Now take a big bite of that beef. And we're swirling it in the glass, and you can see that it hardly sticks to the side of the glass. Literally, you can see through this glass, it's almost like we didn't swirl it at all. Skim milk is a very light-bodied milk, and it goes away very quickly once you drink it.
I think we'll have the Felicia Estate Pinot Grigio, please.
Yes, ma'am, I'll bring you the Felicia Estate Pinot Grigio. We have the 2008, and it's a great wine to start out a meal.
Thanks.
You'll notice the server repeated the order because sometimes guests are nervous or they misread or order the wrong item. This is really a step of insurance for you, the server.
7 o'clock.
After the wine is ordered, bring the glasses to the table and place them to the right of the water glasses. Although interestingly, the rootstock of our American grapes are so strong and impervious to bugs that most of the world's wine grape crops are spliced and grafted on top of them. Bottom half American, top half European. And we've steeped them for different amounts of time. This cup holds tea with the shortest steeping time. You can see that the liquid contained in the cup is very clear. We'll call this lightly steeped tea. Here is one with about 3 minutes of steeping time. We'll call that normal tea. You're sitting at a table with a beautiful chocolate chip cookie in front of you. On the left side of the cookie is a big glass of cold milk. Now take a big bite of that chocolate chip cookie. But this time, grab that cup of really frothy cold milk and take a big swig. Now, multiply that by your 5 shifts a week, you're at $700 of increased revenue for that restaurant. What happens to you and your tips? You've increased your tips by $119 a week. That's about $476 in your pocket that wasn't there the month before. A Granny Smith apple. That's tart. If you've tasted apples, you can understand the basics of white wines. Let's look at that Granny Smith more closely. Merlot is our normally steeped tea. Not so light, not so heavy. Generally pretty middle of the road. This wine offers aromas of plum, cherry, oak, and toast.